Hello, everybody, and welcome to Dragonstone. Let's get my cam up. Hey, everyone, what is up? We're about to get started here. Welcome to newcomers, people, everyone who's watching on YouTube instead of here on Twitch. My name is Val. We're about to play some Dungeons and Dragons. This is Dragonstone, Shrouded and Shadow, episode 6, so this is the second season of this campaign. And yes, it's a wonderful cast. As a reminder, this is a viewer-affected game. It looks like my fucking... I'm gonna have to restart Roll20 here in a hot second, but we'll worry about that when it happens. Yes, this is a viewer-affected game. You can affect this game with your bits, subs, and donations. If you donate, if you give 100 biddies, you give a player or the Dungeon Master a luck point, so they get to re-roll, like, a nat 1 or something like that. You get, I'm sorry guys, my ears are so clogged up today, it's hard for me to concentrate. Alright. I swear to God, I'm okay. I'm okay. Okay. 100 biddies, luck points, subs. You get a nat 1 or a nat 20 to the DM or the player. And they can use that pretty much any time in the campaign. It's a very powerful benefit. That's what happens with your subs. $5 donations, you can pick somebody to roll in a D10,000 Wild Magic Surge chart. And then with a $10 donation, you essentially get to give me a vague plot hook that I can work into the system. In fact, we had a player today before the stream help us by donating $10 before the stream. And she is a player in the game, and I let it happen because it essentially helped me buy breakfast this morning. So that was so important for me to have breakfast because we don't want a hangry DM. And without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get our cast up and introduce them. So let's do that. Alright guys, we're going to be bringing you here in 5, 4... 3, 2, and 1, and everybody wave!
I am totally waving.
Awesome, I gotta turn my volume up.
I got a manicure. They're all sparkly.
Dope! I love it.
Mine are just all fucked up from work.
They look beautiful. They're beautiful slow pool.
Blind Creed, thank you so much for that
N-E-E-R-R-D-D-D-D-D.
Nerd!
Submarine sandwich.
Who are you giving a nat 1 to, or a nat 22?
I mean, how many nat ones do you have?
I have 1.
You need more.
Okay. I have 1. Cool beans. I'm gonna actually make a spreadsheet.
Wait, you have
for us
1
later.
more. Thought
Cool.
you said you had 1, so you have 2 now.
So now
right?
I have 2 nat 1s. I gotcha.
Excellent.
Alright, and with that, go ahead and introduce yourself since you decided to sub to us already. We're going to start with you, Blood Creed, introducing yourself and your character.
Oh no, such pressure you're starting on me!
I know.
Hello. I play Rava, the ranger. She's the grumpy half-drow of the group. Yeah. And, she's gonna have to save the world.
Right.
We're friends.
She might have gotten her heart broken this past time.
Possibly.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Blood Creed. And next we have Myron.
I'm sorry, I had food in my mouth. What's going on?
Unforgivable!
Let me drink this real quick and I'll get back to you.
Okay, we'll just skip over and go to slow pool
Yeah,
then.
sorry.
Oh, hi, I'm Slowpool. I am playing Typhocles, who is a smarmy, sarcastic tiefling bard, and he's here to try and steal the One Ring of Power. I mean,
Oh my god.
It's not untrue.
It's not.
He tried so
Nope.
hard last time. He got so
He-
far.
In the end,
Doesn't even matter.
He got dick.
Did.
I mean, that's not wrong either.
It's not wrong
No.
either. So it's none of these are wrong. None of these are all the right answers. So we're fine. Everything's fine. Byron, are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Why not? Hi, I'm the orc that has the one ring of power.
And the source of the fat dick as well.
And no, it was a tuber. Come on.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, it's not a tuba. Okay, that was bad. That was bad impression. So she's basically like a shaman, just multi-class druidic and cleric and become a shaman. Okay. Anyways, yeah, and she's all right. She's holding the baby right now. So there we go. The end.
There you go. And last but not least, we have Mr. Spiritus Lupus.
sup, fam? Oh god. I mean, I'm Ajax. I play Ajax Kane. I don't even know where to go with him at this moment. So many
I'm a
things.
bit overwhelmed.
Yeah, in more than one way, absolutely. Especially considering he just delivered a fucking baby. Dear God. Yeah, there. I guess angry man that hit stuff / doctor. Let's just go with that.
You are now proficient in medicine.
I mean, I'll take it.
Nah.
I'll definitely take it.
Deliver a couple more next time. If you're able to deliver the child without murdering the mother, then I'll give
I didn't technically murder her. She died of blood loss.
There you go. There's a total difference, you guys. Anyway,
I mean, well, he got better.
yeah, there you go. Anyway, so excellent. Welcome back, you guys. It's so cool. This is the only Dragonstone game we will have this month because otherwise it falls on Easter Sunday. And I don't know, some of us celebrate it, or their families celebrate it, whatever. So this will be our only episode this month, so it'll be about a month before we're able to play again. But that just means that I get to a little bit longer to plan some things. Right. So, last we left off, the party had been separated. Half of the party, Typhicules and Ajax, made it on one side of the avalanche, where Shell and Rava made it to the other side, and Harper, which is Rava's horse, both presenting their own set of problems. Ty and Ajax found themselves delivering the baby of the heir to both of the kingdoms, essentially, who also happens to be a werewolf. And they were, for the most part, successful, with the exception that Princess Joanne de Terra did happen to pass away because of a cesarean section that needed to be done because of a breached birth. And then on the other side, we had Rava and Shell having to deal with the leftovers from the No War Band, and it just so happened to be the strongest member, the Flind, who made some hamburger meat out of a couple of out of Rava at one point, but Rava was able to keep getting back up, and eventually they defeated this creature. And Shell, if you remind me, she turned into she bird morphed, she animorphed to go and catch up with the boys just in time to have to deal with just in time to use Revivify on the princess, and thus restoring her to life, albeit without the ability for her to give birth again. So there's just one kind of thing. But that was successful. Rava was able to catch up. There was some relaxation and some resting for most of the characters, though Ty tried very, very hard to get Lilith, who is the archdevil, sealed inside of a ring out of Shell's bag, and just couldn't. Just couldn't. And then there was but instead pulled a phallic object out. And we ended with Ty ended up getting involved in some sort of foursome, or at least some voyeurism for the succubus and the incubus crossbow twins that were rekindling their relationship. We'll leave it at that. Also, thank you, Blue. I love you too. And with that, with Rava and you guys get another pretty much full day's rest. So this is officially the third day you've been at this hot springs resort. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm with the baby, and I'm just showing the baby different things. Probably doesn't even have its eyes open, but talking to it helps. So giving the mother some rest until she wants her baby back.
Yeah, I mean, anytime that obviously she's going to feed her own child, kind of thing, and the baby has no issues feeding or anything. Though there is going to be a moment where she looks down at it and she's like, this is going to be a huge issue when he starts teething.
Oh, you know what we did whenever the test started growing out for the babies?
Oh, what did you do?
Well, we just gave them rough leather to chew on, it helps them out because you think it's too hard, but not for tusk and stuff, because then they can puncture holes and things like that. So do that so it works out their job before if you decide to feed them. That way you can wean them off breast milk every so often.
Ajax just shakes his head at Shell. That's not exactly what she meant.
Yeah, tusks are like fangs.
She means the fact that if he bites her even accidentally while she is feeding him, she will be cursed.
Oh, gotcha.
Yes, thank you, Ajax, for reiterating that. I don't know the...
He rubs the back of his head. Sorry for being so blunt about it, but...
No, it's why we keep you around, because sometimes, we just need someone to be blunt about things. And you guys notice that there is definitely some color that has returned to her face. The hot springs have been quite rejuvenating, actually, for her.
For more so for the other party members.
Well, yeah, Ajax was able to regain the sanity that he lost from all of this rest and relaxation.
Joe somehow managed to convince Rava to actually get in a hot spring.
I can't say no to the princess. Yeah, so did anybody else, like Shell, at any point had you joined and seen, Rava in her nudity?
Nah.
Okay.
Busy with the baby.
That's cool. Ty, what are you doing?
Other than trying to get his ring, probably recovering from the escapades, whatever that entailed.
You had some escapades.
He's not really willing to talk about it.
You didn't have any inanimate objects stuck inside of your body, at the very least. But you were forced to put on a show for Beatrix. Not necessarily forced, because you did have an aphrodisiac. But you and You and Willow put a show on for some very enthusiastic incubus and succubus twins.
And that's oh god, I'm not gonna make a joke. Fuck.
I mean, you can.
Do it.
Did I'm sorry, Rainbow Nutrition.
And sort of towards like that next day, Rava, Willow is gonna return Beatrix to you. She's freshly oiled and everything.
Oh god.
Her pipes have been thoroughly cleaned for you.
Fuck enough. Fuck off.
Fair enough.
Oh my god. That's so bad.
Rob will thank her.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
It was good to get to know my sister-in-law.
Rava just raises an eyebrow. She doesn't say anything. Just like
Beatrix is thoroughly relaxed and very happy. So what's an Ajax other than like conversating and watching, essentially bodyguarding at this point? What are you doing?
That's all he needs to do, honestly. He's just gonna follow Shell, making sure that things don't happen. That's what he has to do.
All right. So what's the plan, gang? What do you guys want to do?
I'm sorry. I'm just picturing Ajax as like a little puppy following Shell around. Just
More
it's adorable.
More like Big Brother.
But puppy.
But Big Brother.
But fluffy.
You can
That's my
imagine
only
however
comment.
you wish to imagine things. But anyway, so what's the plan, gang? How would you like to proceed?
Rest and let Joe call when they leave.
Yeah, because she's still kind of bit out of it. At least I imagine.
Or anyone going to... She will actually bring up, probably towards the evening of that day, if there's no other pressing matters, and asking you guys what the plan is, and if that's your answer, is to call it. She will let you guys know that she would like to get her son home safely as soon as possible.
All right. As soon as you feel ready to leave, we'll go. And Rava will look at Shell. Does your wolf have a smoother ride, or should we have her ride on Harper? We're
Wait,
the other horses.
wait, what did you ask?
She's basically asking, should we put Joe on the wolf or on a horse? What would be easier on her?
A horse? Oh, fuck. What's the terrain we're going in?
It's mountainous, isn't it?
It's a mountain pass. If you're a part of that conversation and want to roll a survival at advantage,
Yeah.
because you're familiar with this area, go ahead and do that.
Give me 1 second. Having an internet issue at the second. Couldn't load Roll20. Huh.
It happens. So Roll20 was giving me issues too.
Yeah, let me try again. Let me refresh. Come on. There we go. That's better. Okay. Oh, there it is. Dang it. Whoops. Watch. I just backed out and refreshed because it's like I don't think I was showing up because it was having issues. There we go. It loaded a lot better this time. You said survival at advantage. Scroll, 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 scroll.
Oh my god, it sounds like you were dying there for a second. What happened?
I mean, there's a reason.
Yeah, little bit.
How?
I don't.
That's magical.
Slow clap it out. Slow clap it out.
Ajax, as far as you're concerned, like, this is not a safe, none of this is safe, and none of it will be safe. And,
I mean,
you've just,
consider-
the weather has messed up your senses, and, you know, something has messed up your perception of, like, what the terrain is between here and home, and the avalanche messed you up. You don't even know how far away you are from Troska at this point. Like, with a 5.
Well, like, well, if north is that way, that's west. So if north is that way, that's south.
And, Shell and I roll either or nature, animal handling, or
I want to
survival
roll.
to
I want to
figure out
roll.
who might be smoother.
Alright, one at a time. Go ahead, Bloodcree, what did you want to roll for?
Either animal handling, nature, survival. What do you think it would be?
For a smoother ride.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll, nature, please.
Ajax thinks that
Kids-
tying the baby to himself while he runs will be the best idea.
Oh god, no. Can I roll animal handling? Because I have an idea in my head. I'm just trying to determine if it's because I know I
Sure.
assume
Yeah,
Shall
let's
we go
just
first?
yeah,
Yeah.
let's just get Bloodcree's roll first, please.
yeah.
I'd prefer to roll animal handling too, but
But you're doing it for 2 different things, so.
Yeah. I have a specific thing, so
I mean, not horrendous.
No, I mean, like, you kind of think, if anything, you definitely feel that because it is cold, that the wolf would be better. Like, 10 was all you really needed. It wasn't a hard DC check. And possibly that the wolf would be a better option. If anything, it's warmer. It's a little bit lower to the ground, so it might not be so bouncy compared to the horses. So in your mind, the wolf seems like the more viable option. All right, what did you want to roll?
I basically want to roll because like I had that same idea for animal. I just wanted to know because like the way the wolves work for I have in my mind for orcs is they go up like really weird terrain, like they'll go up like kind of like sideways and all this other stuff to get where they need to go.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of thing when it's a mountainous area. So I'm just trying to determine if that's okay for them to handle. That's what can I roll that? Because that's what I was thinking in my head. Or
Just I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to figure out.
because like I think my character would like if this was an orc child, sure, because the orc child instinctually knows like to hold when like the freaking wolf is gonna climb jump and
Okay.
leap and go sideways across these like rocks and stuff because wolves aren't as like trained and stuff as I
Yeah.
assume.
Yeah, go ahead
yeah.
and roll. You can roll an animal handling or just an intelligence check in general on that.
Do you want me to roll intelligence or animal handling?
Either or, whichever. If animal handling's better for you.
There you go.
There you go. As far as like you're concerned with your wolf, particularly, because I don't know what your wolf's name is, or if it's even
It's Zypher.
Cypher. Okay. As far as
Zypher.
you're concerned about Cypher,
Zypher.
Zypher.
Not-
Zypher. I can't hear. I have no.
The only good one I liked from Final Fantasy. Come on, with the Z.
Zypher. Okay.
Yeah.
I
There
gotcha.
you go.
I gotcha. Zypher. The only thing that you can gather about Zypher, not the only thing, but with an animal handling, is that, it should be fine. Like,
Okay.
it should be fine because, especially if, Joe's, like, holding the baby, or if you're holding the baby, with her, like, you guys, between the two of you, because she is a ranger, so she is, you know, she might be a little low in her constitution right now, but she still is what she is, right? Between, like, the two of you and the nature of your animal, you know that you should be fine.
Okay, yeah. No, yeah, she can settle up with Sheldon.
Okay.
And I express that. Whatever.
Alright, there's a luck point for Ajax. Thank you, Blood Cree.
Luck point.
And I promise you guys, I'm gonna make a spreadsheet like I do for all my other campaigns. I just hadn't done it yet for this one.
Oh my god.
Alright, cool. Alright. So with that, both Willow and Philippe are a little bit sad to see you go, but at the same time understand, and Philippe is going to, at instruction, like, prepare you guys some fantastic rations that should be lasting you at least the rest of the trip towards Traska, for you guys.
One last attempt to get Philippe to join us.
Okay, well, how do you try and do this?
I go to Tycles and I go, can you convince him to come along with us? Tycles, sorry.
Oh no.
Okay. I'm going to instead teach Philippe a bunch of very awful things to say in Infernal.
Oh.
Alright, roleplay this out. When do you approach Philippe about, what are you doing?
So, like, when Philippe comes and, like, drops off the food and everything, I'm gonna, like, wink over to the group and pull Philippe aside.
Philippe's gonna hop. It's like,
And then I'm gonna, like, crouch down and be like, Philippe, I have some very important things to teach you. It's very important that you remember these.
Can,
And this
can I
will
roll
make-
perception to hear this?
can you, how far away are you?
Oh, I'm taking him out of earshot, definitely.
Yeah, he's taking him probably inside into
Yeah.
the kitchen to get the rations. Okay, in
Yeah.
a separate room. Okay.
And this crouch down is like, it's very important, and this will make your mistress very happy. So you just have to remember a few phrases. You can do that, right, Philippe?
Philippe can. Can
All
Philippe.
right.
Philippe
And
can.
he's just gonna teach him a bunch of, like, I don't know, curses and dirty talk in Infernal, because I don't think Philippe understands Infernal.
Cool. Well, Infernal is just French, so
Yeah.
so he learns.
No, but he doesn't have a speak language for Infernal, does he?
Right. He is a sorcerer, so he probably knows Infernal. He can understand Infernal, but you're teaching him the languages, and he is going to giggle, and like do a caw 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 laugh. Caw 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 caw. Grâce ma like,
Très bien, très bien.
Grâce ma tu Fribisha, as he says in Ty's voice, or attempts to. Like,
Oh no.
which, by the way, that means, kiss my ass, you son of a bitch, in French. In Cajun French, at the very least.
It's like, and most important, manger de la merde.
Manger,
Manger de la merde.
Manger de la merde.
Perfect.
Is that eat my ass or something?
Let's just eat shit.
Eat shit? Okay, that's what. It's like, and he's like, and in Willow's voice says, "Thank you."
1 second. I'm trying to find fucking one more thing to teach him.
Oh
I
God.
can't. 1 second.
Je suis mon chéri. Non parlez-vous français?
Embrasse mon putain.
Ah, grasse ma potan. I'm trying to do next voice. I can't
Moi.
fucking do it.
Moi putain.
Okay, we'll just say he says it.
Putain.
Like, Well, just because I can barely hear you with my clogged ears right now.
Okay. Embrasse-moi, putain.
Okay. He repeats it. He repeats it. I will check on that for you, Blood Cree.
I mean, I already checked it, so it's should be okay now, but it just keeps getting unchecked somehow.
Yeah, there is some, Roll20's been weird. I was building some characters and they didn't even check them. Mr. Spirit of Sleepless, thank you so much for the resub. 19 months in a row. Who are you natting today?
I'll give a 20 to Tech, please.
Cool.
Yes.
Nat 20 for Ty. Alright.
Okay, so after I'm done just teaching him just the most absolute filthy language and phrases in Infernal, I'm gonna come back and just straight up lie. Like, guys, I tried, but I think Philippe believes that it's important that he stays here, and I believe him.
Insight.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your deception. If you do not trust Ty, roll insight against his deception.
I'm super trustworthy, you guys.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Rava doesn't care. I was just like, yeah, fine. She's polishing her saxophone.
Oh god, yeah, I believe. Shell's gonna be really sad, but okay.
As you guys leave, though, Willow is definitely going to be giving you some business cards and some brochures to, like, be sure you tell everyone that we're here, okay? You're like, we're a little out of the way, but you've seen firsthand just how great of a service we provide here at Willow's Hot Springs Resort.
Didn't we do all this service stuff? I don't know.
I mean, we need to definitely go steal us a gun.
You said that out of earshot of her, right?
Yes, obviously.
Well, thank you. We will. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna go. Are we really gonna do this? Are we?
How about we just ask him? Just ask.
I thought, weren't we vetoing this idea of collecting all this stuff though? Or
I was all for it. I don't know when. I know you guys thought it was a bad idea. I thought it was a great idea.
should we? Oh, I don't really want to pull her out and ask her. Do you think you could ask Beatrix if this is a good idea?
Rob will pull Beatrix out and like.
What is it?
We want to know if they want to know if we should take your brother with us.
I mean, you know where he is. Like, it's not that hard to find him. He's not going anywhere.
But what if forces doesn't allow us to come back this way?
I mean,
You've seen the world. I mean, I don't know how you see, but you.
I have an eye.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she has an eye that opens.
Point out the eye on the weapon.
Oh, I thought that was just a decoration.
No, that's really her eye.
No, that's real.
No, that's in character. I know that was her eye.
Oh my goodness. I mean, you can ask him if he wants to come, but he was pretty enthusiastic about seeing his wife again.
Okay.
Yeah, she is cute, but I don't know. He's.
Well, he likes to talk to ladies, so I don't know. Do you want me to do it, or do you want to do it, Rava? Because you have a bit of experience with talking to these things.
Fine.
I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to. If you
I'll
want me
do
to,
it.
okay. Just want to make sure.
Rava's like, why? Why?
The negative charisma.
Yeah.
I don't have negative charisma. I just don't
Rava
have any
does.
additional.
Rava has negative charisma.
Yep.
Are you sure? Do you want me to do it or?
Oh, I can do it. I can do it. just so unhappy. She'll head back inside.
Willow is, putting up some paperwork and things like that, and she's gonna perk up when she sees you. She's like, "Oh, Rava is there. Did you forget something?"
No, we wanted to ask something. Oh God, what's the brother's name again?
Thibodeau.
Thibodeau. Yeah. Out of character, I just blanked for a second. I'm like, oh God.
Yeah, Thibodeau. Mm-hmm.
Or rather, we would like to ask Thibodeau something.
And Thibodeau is proudly displayed behind the counter, and his eye opens, and he's like, "What's that, lovely lady? What did you want to talk about? Man, what you wanted to talk to me about, huh?"
Oh God.
These two are not the only weapons like that. We also have an axe, and there's a ring, and there's numerous other ones.
Thibodeau perks up, and he's like, "Whoa, what? Meh."
We were thinking, considering all that's going on. Well, we have a dragon attacking the world right now. If Thibodeau would like to help out.
Thibodeau's like, "Why would I care about a stupid dragon attacking the world? Man, why would I care about that stupid dragon attacking the world?
Explain, I can't do this."
I'm here, I'm here with my honey. I have a pretty good life. And Beatrix it's Dree and Lilith suggested that we have the ability to kill her, and that does get his attention. And he's like, "And you're just telling me this now? As you're about to leave?"
And you had to do it after the foursome. To reveal it after the foursome.
You're just telling now? And you expect me to make a decision now? Are you going to kill her now?
We have a few stops to make before we actually head over and
Man, come back when you made your decision then. Shit. Can't be sprung up on a surprise when I just got back home to my waifu. Y'all be crazy.
But if we come back and we're ready to kill Dree, you're on board?
Yeah, I'll shoot the shit out of that golden ass bitch.
And then she turns to Willow. Is that okay with you? Saving the world?
Yeah, I mean that's if that's what my honey wants, then absolutely. We would love to come.
Oh.
We?
Yeah, this wasn't a plus year.
You're not there.
No, this is not a character.
I know you're not there.
No, I know I'm not there. I'm just remembering times I'm like, oh yeah, this isn't a +1, and then people face crestfallen.
Well, yes, we'd love to help out, she says.
Protect you and oh God, what's the bird's name?
Philippe.
I'm not names today.
He's my baby.
You
Oh, yeah, I mean, Philippe probably wouldn't mind joining either, but who's gonna watch the resort?
Well, saving the world, you'll come back with plenty of everything.
Yes, but we have
Lock
to
it up
make
nice
sure
and
that
tight.
everything is so there are some people who might need to seek refuge while we're attempting to save the world, is what I'm saying. But yes, we would be happy to join you.
Gross.
All right. We'll keep in contact then.
Oh, absolutely. You have my card.
Indeed. Rava just looks at the giant stack of cards she was no doubt given. Yes, I have a card.
Yes.
One card.
Alright, do you go back outside after
Yeah.
this exchange? Okay. The twins say their goodbyes in French.
She'll just walk up to the party and be like, yeah, he's willing to join us, but once we're actually heading to fight Dree.
Okay, I don't suggest this often, but what if we steal?
Ajax grins, rubs his hands together. Now you're talking my language. Well, actually, no, that's more of Rava's and Kyrie's language. I'm more of the brute force kind of guy, but you're talking my language.
I would be on board for it, except it's a sentient creature.
I mean, is there any
This
way
is
to?
not stealing, this is kidnapping.
I mean, we've
I'm
done
not
this
one-
before.
Property doesn't have rights.
I was gonna say, you act like we haven't technically kidnapped people before.
Excusez-moi! Like, it's like he's... What is... She's evil and suggesting not kidnapping my brother. He gave his
I'm
word.
neutral good alignment, so I can't be evil.
Like, I know she's pointing Rava out like the evil character. Like this lady is a bitch, and she's like, kidnapping is beyond me. But
I
beautiful
didn't
Miss
say
Persia
kidnapping
wants...
is beyond me. I'm saying this is not theft, this is kidnapping, and we should think of it as kidnapping.
Listen, I might be a homicidal murderer, but kidnapping...
A gun? That doesn't really make sense.
I'm not. We are. Ugh.
The thing is, what if we run into Dree while we're out and like, or what if Dree wrecks this place like while we're passing through, and then your brother's gone because wouldn't you rather keep a close eye on him?
She doesn't necessarily know where he's at.
But do you know that she doesn't know?
I'm not certain. No, I am not certain.
Exactly.
But to be fair, this place is out in the middle of nowhere. If there was going to be a safe place, it would probably be somewhere like this.
Okay, if there was a safe place, it would be somewhere hidden from her sight. Not some... Because...
Okay, if you were an all-powerful shadow dragon god, would you expect to find your arch nemesis hiding in plain sight in a hot springs resort in the mountains?
I mean, have you seen where we found stuff before?
Okay, so I need to know how many... Oh god, Shell just disappeared.
their connection may have.
No, like,
No.
When did she
No.
hide in plain sight?
they just left the camera, period. Like, they said something, and then out of the camera, like...
I see him.
Sorry. Somebody decided to vacuum. by my
Oh,
door.
okay. Gotcha. Okay, so we have Shell and Ajax that are for kidnapping. Ty, are
Not
you
kidnapping, it's stealing.
Ty,
Stealing.
what is your... And Rava is more willing to listen to Beatrix on this Intimido's opinion on the matter. Ty, what is your opinion?
Ty kind of feels that it's not really kidnapping because he's property, but at the same time, stealing someone else's property is not a cool thing to do, especially when the person's been really good to you.
Well, since
Really good to you.
can I add one more thing?
What?
Since we each have like a little something, because you have the axe, and then you have Beatrix, and then I have Lilith, maybe you can hang on to him. Ty?
Definitely not. Nope. Nope. No.
You didn't enjoy your night together?
Nope.
You didn't enjoy the night together.
No way. See, Space Cowboy. Nope.
You know.
Use the other weapons.
So the way that I'm going to do this is we have 2 for, 2 against. Someone chooses
Beatrix
to
gets a vote.
roll persuasion.
Oh, God.
Beatrix gets a vote.
Beatrix does get a vote, and
What?
Beatrix wants to honor her brother's wishes.
How about I do this? I'll pull out Lilith, and then she gets a vote.
Oh God, let's just pull Lilith out. We're not. Here's the thing.
Not a good idea.
Listen
No,
to me.
this
Listen
is
to
a
me. Shut up. I did not give my ruling. Sorry, guys. Listen.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have persuasion on Shell and Ajax's part
Oh, shit.
towards a Cha against Ty and Rava, and one of you on each side decides to do the roll
Okay.
at advantage.
Do it, please.
Okay. So,
So who's gonna roll the persuasion check?
I guess I'll roll persuasion.
You're not doing persuasion. It's their persuasion against convincing you.
Okay,
I
so
guess-
against my charisma save or just charisma check?
Just charisma check.
Okay, so I'll roll.
I guess I could do it. Yeah.
Wait, are you negative or are you...
I'm positive.
Okay, you're positive because I don't have anything to my persuasion if you want to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm positive. I rolled really well for his.
Okay, so Ajax, roll a persuasion.
Oh.
You have a re-roll if you want. You can re-roll the 9 or the 8.
Could re-roll. I mean,
It's up to
you have luck.
Screw it.
You know what? No, don't do it because you know what? He's Ty has charisma. It's a bard. They have charisma out.
Yeah, Ty is a bard.
Dick.
It's probably better to save the
Watch me
point.
critically fail on both my rolls.
Okay, so Ty, roll your Cha at advantage. Okay.
See,
So it has been decided that after much deliberation that you feel Ty and Rava and even Beatrix are kind of not feeling budging on this. And there is a timeline to get to Traska, so you guys feel that at the very least you at least know where he's at. Ajax, you even feel like you could probably request somebody through Shadow to come here to like look after them kind of thing. So you're feeling okay with leaving them here for now.
there you go. I still don't like it. I don't.
You don't have to like it.
No. See, out of character, I don't like it. Oh God.
Don't have to like it, but that's what's happening, and this is what the
This
dice
is
have determined.
Was this the terrible thing you were talking about? Oh no.
No, this can't be the terrible thing. This isn't actually terrible.
I mean,
It's just something that we hate.
All right,
back metagame wise, it's terrible for me.
all right. So you guys,
I mean, I would've-
Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, you guys push on. You get up onto your two. You have 2 horses, and the wolf. Shell, you join Joe on the wolf. Rava, of course, you're with Harper, and I'm assuming Ty is going to have Joe's original horse. Ajax, do you want to join Rava or Ty on a horse, or do you want to travel on foot yourself?
I mean, I guess.
Harper's huge.
He is, yeah, he's a warhorse, so.
He's
Very
he's like
Horse,
he's like one of those
horse.
9-foot tall war horses. Like he's huge.
He's the Bud Light horse. Like, your Budweiser horse, you're fine.
I thought it was gonna be like that SNL skit. Warhorse, a warhorse.
Oh my god.
Love that skit.
I guess what he'll do is he'll take a running jump and mount up on behind the saddle of Harper.
You're gonna mount behind Harper? Okay. Alright, you guys press on. It's late morning. I'm gonna need somebody to roll me a survival.
I got this. Anyone want to give me advantage?
I'll give you advantage
Okay.
because I have not great survival.
I mean,
Okay.
not
well, with a
terrible.
12, you can tell that you remember you have to, you're a little confused for a second because it is super snowy, but you do know the direction, you know that Troska is east, and you know which way east is. You just don't find a road to go east because you came north, from the main part of the pass. But you remember to go south, and hopefully things will be okay as you do this. Okay. I'm gonna need... Alright. You guys make it back to the main road pretty easily. And where you guys had been, because of the past couple of days had been rather warm and clear, the snow dunes that had blocked your way before have melted some, and you guys are able to continue east. You travel for the majority of the day without much issue. The baby is pretty calm through most of the time. You guys are able to make camp, and I'm going to need somebody to just roll me a d20, please.
Okay.
Anyone?
Yeah, anybody.
Oh, I guess. Okay.
Okay.
I got it.
All right, cool.
Are we rolling?
No, we got it. All right.
Okay.
So with an 18, Rava, kind of like as you're going about your daily, like, prepping for camp work, essentially, if you're out there foraging or whatever, you push some bushes aside, and you do notice some footprints in the snow.
Okay. Do they look like humanoid footprints or?
They actually look very familiar. The last time you've seen these footprints, you were in a town called White Castle. And you had to go and work on, convince a certain group of squatters to give you a piece of Dragonstone, if you remember correctly. These are kobold tracks.
Wait.
Yeah, she's. How far away is she from camp?
You're not that far. You're probably maybe like half a football field from camp. So 50 yards.
All right. Mm-hmm. Does it only look like there's one set of tracks?
It looks like it was like a small troop, probably a hunting party or something themselves.
Yeah, she'll quickly head back to camp and just be like, "We have kobolds." I'm gonna go see where they went. You know, she's doing the responsible thing and telling the party.
Mm-hmm.
Ty's like, I want to come with you, for I have an idea.
Okay. Anyone else want to come?
Falls on the flank. Yeah, Ajax is coming.
All right. Does any? Do you want to? Does Joe want to come?
I mean,
She'll stay with Joe.
Okay.
Okay.
Shell will stay with Joe. Okay. So the three of you
Pass without a trace.
pass.
pass without-
Okay, cool. Go ahead and do your daily.
Oh, shit. I forgot that I need to mark that down as a turned item. Did I? Yeah, I did. Okay.
All right, so you guys pass without a trace. To where Rava, where you go ahead and everyone roll me your stealth checks. Since you're going quietly. 31.
Rava is very sneaky.
27,
14.
and 14. Okay. So you guys follow and you show them this set of tracks and you're going to follow the tracks?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and roll me survival, please.
Can assist.
Okay. Alright. As you start to follow these tracks, you get to a point where probably not too far, like not even that much further than where you originally found them. The tracks become like frantic and scattered, and as you sort of follow like a line of sight to where they are, you can see sort of like you can see blood.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that ain't good.
Mm-mm.
Are there any traces left by whatever attacked the kobolds?
You have to go over where you see the blood to see.
How far away is it?
It's your line of sight, so probably about 20, 30 feet.
Okay. Bravo will head over to it, but stay within pass without a trace with the Spirit and Typhocles.
Okay.
I mean, Ajax is gonna go over.
Yeah.
He'll probably take. Let's see. Yeah. He'll go ahead and because I'm assuming it's like blood in the snow, so he'll take his hand. Like after Robbie's looked at it for a minute, he'll take his hand and put
If
it.
it's in the snow, she can scoop up the snow without touching the blood and bring it back to him if he wants to smell it.
Yeah, he was gonna put his hand in it and smell it. He's gonna like take some of it and rub it underneath his nose.
Okay.
She'll scoop up some of the blood in the snow without touching it.
Okay.
After examining
go
the
ahead and
indication.
at advantage, roll me perception, Ajax.
I mean,
Okay.
Perception here, smelling.
I could have just mage hand that for you
Can
guys.
Rava roll? Can I roll perception too to see if there's any traces of anything left behind? that
Yeah,
are
you
visible?
would you be using an investigation actually.
Investigation. I can do that. Well, yeah. Brava's not very familiar with the snow.
All right. So Ajax, you bring your nose into and like rub it on you and smell it, and you'd smell the kobolds obviously, but you also smell what smells like something very similar to shell.
Oh, that's great.
You smell orc.
Orc?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He'll blink. He was more or less doing it for to see how old the blood was, but that works too. He blinks. He says, there are not only kobolds here. There's also orcs. That isn't shell.
Oh boy. Well, if they're those orcs that so pleasantly slaughtered that family, then we're going to have issues.
He looks to Rafa. He says,
She's mad about that. She's still mad about that.
like we didn't already have issues? He says that. He asks, kind of sarcastically, raising an eyebrow.
I mean, more issues. We always seem to end up with more issues.
Yeah, ain't that the truth.
What
If it ain't one thing, it's another.
would you guys like to do?
Rava's gonna see if she can find any tracks from these orcs anywhere.
I
Any
wanted.
signs of where they came? Oh, and
Yeah,
Ty, yeah.
go ahead, Nick. Go ahead, Nick.
I said I wanted to convince kobolds I was actually a dragon, so they would follow me with unquestioning loyalty. But that's not going to happen.
Do you say that out loud?
Yes.
Ty pitches a fit in front of you guys about not getting kobold minions.
That's a
Kobold bacon would be pretty great.
Ajax just kind of sighs, rubs his forehead a little bit, and he's like, "That's assuming that they're still alive at this point."
You might hear Ty muttering something about orcs being almost as bad as elves.
He shrugs and he says that
I can hear you.
he still shrugs. Everyone hates my people, so it's fine.
It's like, are you sure the milk is visiting your people with just you?
What would you guys like to do?
Rava wants to look to see if she can find orc tracks.
Okay, go ahead and roll. We'll just keep going with investigation.
Can I
you
use
haven't-
survival for this?
Yeah, survival's an intelligence check, so sure.
Survival's a wisdom.
Oh, is
wisdom.
it? I thought it was. Oh, that's right. Nature is
No.
the int, and survival is the wisdom.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll survival, and you can do it at advantage since you know you're looking for orcs. Okay, excellent.
Oh, well then, okay.
Yeah, like now that you know what you're looking for, you definitely find a pair of orc tracks. They're barefoot. So, and not only that, you definitely you don't see any more kobold tracks, so you can only assume that because they are tiny that they were carried. And they are going off into, like, you know, the opposite direction of your camp.
All right. I think we need to do some reconnaissance. Find out if these orcs are anywhere nearby. If they are, find out if they're friendly, or at least get a look at them and then go get Shell and have her find out if they're friendly.
Do you want to get Shell first, or do you want to go without telling her?
Oh my god.
This requires stealth. Looking at Ajax. Would it be okay if you went and told Shell about this?
Clank, 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 clank.
Yeah, he's stealthy.
Thank you. Oh.
So Ajax, you leave to go back to Shell and Joe.
Yes, yeah.
All right.
Sorry.
Commence the roleplay between the two of you. What's up?
Can I roll while they're gone? Can I roll like a perception to see if there's like anything around? Because I'm assuming I'm guarding. My passive is
What
15.
are you doing, like, particularly, like, what are you, like, how are you actively looking?
Like, I'm just looking for like movement around the area. Just in general.
Okay, yeah, I'll let that go with perception since you're using your senses.
Okay.
Cool. So as you're kind of looking around, it's a clear night, like it's getting to nighttime, right? It's a clear night. And you're looking up at the sky, and you see the moon, and it had started waning back from new to full. It's a crescent right now.
Okay.
You notice that there is a blood red tint to the moon.
Huh.
Oh fuck.
Interesting. Okay.
And you can roll an insight, if you
Insight
want.
or history?
Insight.
That's okay. Insight's better.
So, yeah, with your insight, it doesn't seem quite the season for a blood moon, right? Usually that's, especially since it's not an eclipse or anything like that, it's just the moon. But you sort of recall how sometimes religious rituals of certain gods can change the color, or change your perception of the moon's color if they're performed.
Buck.
Would I have any insight into that?
You're not there.
You're not there.
Okay.
And Ajax, as you kind of like, you return and you see Shell looking up the moon. Joe is kind of walking like back and forth, like she's feeling pretty healthy and pretty well recovered. Just she's got a little swatchel for her. I don't know what they're called, a satchel for their kid in the front, kind
Baby
of
backpack.
a baby backpack, but it's like a baby fanny pack because it's in the front. I can't think of a swaddle.
But notice Ajax come back. That's a bad omen.
Ajax,
He looks up. He says, "Yeah, it's getting towards full."
No, I mean, people. It's not time for a blood moon, and it's becoming that soon. Not good. People do crazy stuff, like cults or religion-wise, during these times. Bad omen.
Yeah, about that. Ajax just kind of sighs. Speaking of cults, we may have one nearby.
Oh? Do we know these people?
He nods. Oh, geez, that raid.
Oh my god, Ray.
Thank you, Tesla from the RPG Lab. Thank you guys for the raid. I love you guys. Thank you.
We're discussing cults.
Yes. Cults.
Anyway, he kind of just sighs and says, that, yes, there are some orcs nearby. They may be of,
Our
you know
friends.
who's,
Our friends.
he kind of nods.
Oh. Okay, well, can you watch Joe and I'll go where Brava and Ty are?
He points off in the direction that he came from.
Okay. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and go, and I will go stealthily.
Yeah. Joe is gonna kind of take a moment, and she's like, if you both need to go, if this is dangerous, I can hide myself pretty well.
Yeah, that's probably best.
Ajax, I understand that you would be worried to leave me alone, but I am capable.
I know. Doesn't stop the worry. He sighs softly.
Okay.
And Joe will cast her own Pass Without Trace if Ajax, whether Ajax is staying with her or not, she's going to cast Pass Without Trace with herself so that there, where she's at, she can possibly not get noticed.
He's gonna hate himself for it, but I guess he'll go with Shell.
Shell will tell her wolf just to prowl around, like to act like it's a hungry animal.
Mm-hmm.
basically, because I can talk to animals because of my circle. Anyway, I just like to remind people that. But and tell him to like prowl around like he's sniffing around for food, but he's actually like, you know, keeping kind of like lookout.
Okay, like look out for you or look out for Joe and the baby?
Joe and the baby.
Okay, yes. Alright, cool. Yeah, he stays, Zypher stays and acts as guardian to Joe as, you know, despite Rava suggesting that Ajax stays with Joe, Ajax, are you gonna stay or are you gonna go with Shell?
They can handle themselves. I know Joe can handle herself, but it's always better to have one person, more than one person. He'll stay with Joe.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna stealth my way over to them.
Alright, you're not gonna roll at,
I rolled in that 20 for that. No, I'm not gonna roll. What happened?
It doesn't matter because you rolled it. You're if you're rolling stealthily, roll it, Ty and Rava, you guys need to roll perception if you even hear like Shell approach.
Oh dear.
This is her mom. This is the genes for her mom coming in, who's like super stealth.
Perception? Okay.
Not quite.
Too stealthy. Stealthy.
But I don't think you're gonna find them either.
That is true.
I don't know. I'll roll my perception. Give me a sec.
Yeah, roll your perception. I mean, they're both in their 30s.
Oh, no. Yeah, I don't know. Wait, never mind. Okay, whatever. Well, I don't see them, so I guess I will track things on my own since I don't see them.
Really hiding like 2 steps.
Yeah, well, you do find the kobold tracks and the blood, and you guys, like, Rava, you did roll like a 19, so, and that's pretty close to where you would have heard something, to where it grabs your attention to turn around and look to see what's behind you, and at that point you could do whatever kind of communication that you want.
Y'all know Sylvan, right?
Yes.
Rob is gonna ask, "Are you there?"
I'll say back in Sylvan. Yep. Yes.
Over here.
Sylvan's
Okay.
not elvish, is it?
No, it's not. It's kind of like nature-y talk.
It's Fae.
Yeah.
It's the Fae language, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Rava's gonna tap the hilt of her sword on a tree a few times, you know, like it might be an animal or something, but it's, you know, Shell would know it's not. That way she can find them.
Okay.
Yeah, you're able to like find your party after some proper communication. And they're there waiting for you. What do you guys want to do?
All right, let's follow these tracks.
Okay. Do you want me to take a look since it's orcish?
I mean,
+9 to survival. That's my thing, trying to tell you.
sure.
Okay.
Rava's got a +7, but I mean that +9 better.
It's because I have a lot
I'll
of
give you
wisdom.
advantage.
Yeah.
I'll give you advantage.
Kid, do you want us to roll survivor? Oh, it's up to the DM. Do you want us to roll survival?
Yes, go right ahead. Roll your survival.
Okay.
At advantage.
Cool beans, advantage. Yay. 25.
So yeah, like you're and what are you trying to do with your survival? Just to see the direction that these orcs are going in?
Trying to track the orc.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you are able to walk, and the thing, you guys begin like this trek, right? And they're fairly fresh tracks, and you guys make it, and I'm gonna need you all to make it one more stealth check together again.
Pass without a trace is still
Yep,
active.
pass without a trace should still be on.
Is it an area effect or is it select people?
It's
Because I
30
wasn't there.
feet, yeah.
Okay, so it's area effect.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, well.
I mean, it's a 13. Well, it's a 23. So,
Yeah.
I don't nat 1 things.
I mean, it's 20 for me, so you still
20.
did better for me.
And then Ty. Who is playing in chat with his, there you go. So yeah, alright, cool.
That's like almost a max roll for me.
Alright, let's see here.
How is Ty stealthier than both of you?
32.
Yeah, so 32, 20, and 23.
You hit on that one and you still did better than me. What the hell?
I mean,
She is a Gloomstalker and a rogue. Like, this is what she does.
I really
she
need...
has expertise in stealth.
And Rava, on top of that, it is dark.
Hmm.
So anything with night vision actually cannot see you right now. Dark vision cannot see you.
Get advantage.
Mm-hmm.
But
Now every so often, like, forgets where Rava is, and she just reaches out and grabs, like, oh,
yeah.
okay. Because she has dark vision, but she can't see her.
Okay, I gotta... Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Well,
Oh, so German donated $5. I guess I didn't hear the donation button.
I didn't see that.
For $5 German, you get, it's a wild magic surge.
And you get to choose the person, right?
You get to choose the person to do the wild magic surge on. So as you guys stealthily move through the dark underbrush, Shell, you have to roll a d10,000 for me, please. And we'll see how this goes before you see the thing before you. Man, I have to...
I want to get the end of the world shit. Just no.
The literal giant rock falls, everyone dies. Please don't.
D10,000 is where we choose from a lovely list of like weird magic shit to happen to us.
It's a big list. The gods are gonna speak. What are the gods gonna speak with today with a 6358?
What was it, 63, 68 that I got?
63.
Yeah.
6358.
Yeah.
358.
So like, Shell, as you're like walking, you look down at your feet before you guys get to this like clearing. And you look down and there's just a raging river. And you're standing in the middle of it.
Oh god, I'm gonna drown. She shifts into a raven, so she's flying above the river.
You're gonna shift into a raven?
Yeah, she does.
And shifting doesn't... Oh, well, you're not the one concentrating on passive without trace.
No,
so
I'm not.
Fine.
I'm not concentrating, no.
Okay, so as you shift into the raven, does ravens have night vision?
Let me look at I have the list for it. Hold on.
Yeah.
Raven mimic. Da-da-da-da-da.
That's just a ball. How big would you have to be?
No, they do not have night vision.
Okay, so because you actually don't have night vision with the slight hue of the moon, because it's still dark, but you can't see, so you're gonna have disadvantage on a lot of things. You can, so you see, Ty silhouette, obviously, you see silhouettes, you don't see, and you see Rava's silhouette. But now that you've shifted into Raven and you're actually a little bit higher, because you're flying, I'm assuming, you do see kind of like in the distance through the tree line, a fire.
Okay, guys, I fly back down just to hover near Rava's head. Okay, I don't know why you're standing in the river. You're gonna freaking drown. But
how do you communicate as a
oh,
raven?
mimicry. Oh, I could do mimicry. Like, wait, hold on. Oh shit! But someone has to say something to me, so I'm like,
Elle, what are you doing?
doing what? And I say it in her voice.
Oh.
Doing and goes up. and
Orc?
back to-
Did you see anything? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Good.
Yes.
All right.
Good.
Should we go closer?
No. Yes. No.
You know, you can make up your mind for once. Jesus.
Are they on foot?
No.
They in a camp?
Yes.
North, south, east, west.
What was it?
It's north of you.
North. And I say in her voice, North. Or I don't know how you.
North.
North.
All right.
Campsite. North.
Okay, well then let's go investigate.
Let's go.
And with that, I have to pee. So this is my first pee. This is my first bio break of the session, guys. Right at the halfway mark, we're doing a great job. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Real quick. Addie's first pee. It's true.
Okay. I don't know if you're watching, but like somebody at one of my drag shows gave me that dice that has a little dice inside.
Yeah, the one the D20 with like a D20 inside
So
of it.
you can roll automatic advantage or disadvantage with it. But I forgot to use it the last time I had advantage. So if I forget, somebody please remind me to roll it because I promised to roll it on.
So like, how does it work? Is there like a separate like D20 just like suspended free form in there so that it rolls separately?
See, I don't know if you could. It will focus, but
Oh,
like
okay, I see now. That's super cool.
yeah, they gave me like there's also blue. So but it's pretty freaking cool. I know they found them because I got it from like she's like a grandma that comes to drag shows, but she has like friends that like used to play Dungeons and Dragons back in the 80s. So she's like, yeah, they had these, and they gave them to me, and I don't use them, so you can have them. Thank you.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, hi everybody. That's the dungeon dice I want to use next time I remember to use it.
I still think Ty has a effect from like 2 sessions ago that hasn't activated yet.
What effect is that? Or
From it's from a previous Wild Magic Surge.
it's not the weird eye thing, right?
No, because that was the second one. Because people kept giving me Wild Magic.
That's why we had to cut down the wild magic surges because everybody wants to torture you. That's what your party's for. Your
To
party.
be fair, it is fun to torture you.
All right. Okay.
Okay. All right. Everyone who is present in this moment is back. So, yeah. 5 D10s, I would say. Anyway, so
Yep.
you guys are approaching this fire.
They don't know it's a fire. They know it's a camp.
Okay, a camp, yeah. And I mean, as you guys go closer, like even Rava and Ty, you guys see the glow of this fire, and you guys sort of get to the edge of the tree line of what is essentially a very small clearing, and it's not like it's a makeshift clearing. Like clearly, like people have like cut down these trees because there's just the piles of like logs to the side, and it's enough for you guys to kind of like hide behind. And you peer over these logs and you see what looks like, again, very makeshifty, like this, in front of the fire, like this stone altar that probably was made in the past couple of days and not very well, but it's doing what it's supposed to do. And you see several of these pale orcs that you guys had ran into, like these Shadowfell orcs that you had ran into, and they're sort of like one by one laying down bodies on top of this altar. Some of them are kobold bodies, Some of them are like maybe like a gnome or two. Like you even see like one dead person, like a humanoid at the bottom. And you hear from kind of like the far end of this camp, the chittering of a kobold. No, 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 let me know, no, 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 I don't want to, no, no, no. And then you hear the gasp as its throat is slit, and between like these orcs, you see.
No! We were gonna get him and name him Jeffrey! Every little humanoid creature is not a pet.
Oh,
And
no.
like through
I have an important question, Val.
I'm not done describing
sorry.
what's happening.
My bad.
Like, please, I'm trying to set up the scene and it's quite gruesome and serious. Like, you guys.
Your players are the ones who make it, like, not that way. That's our job.
I know. You guys, through the kind of like, and there's about like 6 of just the normal looking, in air quotes, of these Shadowfell pale orcs, like a figure holding a dead kobold, severed head in one hand and the body in the other. You see this orc who has this bright red hide armor, this elaborate headdress of like horns atop his head. He is considerably larger than the other ones. He throws his the body onto the altar, and as he does that, you kind of see the other 6 orcs just sort of like give him space, and he begins holds his hands up into the air and begins to chant in Orcish.
What is he saying? I speak Orcish.
Guys, I have the perfect spell for this.
No, hold up.
Yeah. He is reciting a ritual spell, which it's very similar to. Go ahead and roll me Arcana check, Shell.
Yay!
And if you can speak Orcish, anyone who can speak Orcish that's listening can roll it. Like if Ty wants to, but I don't know if Ty speaks Orc.
I don't. It's one of the few languages I don't know.
Nope.
Yeah, it's reciting a spell, and with a 6, you're like, is it dimension door? Like you don't know, like, kind of thing.
I just have the absolute perfect spell for this occasion, though.
Okay. Let's get the in-character reactions real quick, and then we'll do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is actually this. I did need to ask a question though, real quick.
Okay.
About this whole scene. It's gonna sound silly, but it is actually relevant.
Mm-hmm.
Is the altar covered in bullshit chalk lines? Like crazy magic ritual chalk lines.
You can't see from where you're at. You have to roll a perception to see if you can get around to see.
Okay. Let me do that.
Yeah, so with a 23, you kind of peer over and you look at the altar. You don't see chalk lines, but you definitely see some sort of, like, circle, ritualistic, like, summoning looking thing. Like, pentagram or bullshit happening, yeah.
Okay. I was gonna suggest drench, but
because Ty's gonna like lean over to Sean and be like, I do not understand what they are saying. What is he trying to do?
Can I determine some kind of words at least?
Yeah,
he...
you understand, he's, you understand that he is the words rift, you understand Shargos, you understand the veil.
he's trying either he's trying to summon something from the another realm, or he's trying to communicate with something from another realm. I'm assuming that's as much as I can determine, right? With my rolls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Just wanna
well,
make sure.
either of those sounds really bad, so how about I put a stop to it? Hey, I have a very cunning plan.
Okay. Can you tell us this plan first before you get it into effect?
Rava will hold up her oath bow. I can shoot him.
No. This is even better. You can shoot him later. I like that plan too. I'm going to use the magic of theater.
Okay. Do you need to put? Okay.
I have
And I'm going to
negative
cast.
charisma.
No, I'm going to cast. Come on, click.
Do it.
Yes, thaumaturgy.
Oh,
Okay.
here we go.
What are you thaumaturgying?
My first act of thaumaturgy is I create ominous rumble of thunder from a clear night sky.
God damn it.
And
As
then
like you create this thunder, and all of the orcs turn to look, and they start chattering each other and grunting with excitement.
and then
I will add to that. Can I add something to that?
Well, that was-
second, let Ty finish.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
because that's just because I can make it last up to a minute and I can keep stacking effects.
Okay.
But it
So for a
takes me-
minute you do. So in that minute, what is Shell doing?
Well, that's just like a 15-second of like thunder rumble.
Oh, okay. So
Just
15
one
seconds
action.
of thunder.
Uh,
Okay.
Okay, there's campfires, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use Druidcraft to snuff out their campfires.
You're gonna have to get closer. You're not 30 feet away.
Oh shit.
Yeah. You're about 50, yeah.
I'm assuming I got out of like Raven form. I'm just double
Yeah,
checking
you
my.
have to get out of Raven form. Like,
Okay.
It's only 30
you
feet
still
away.
think you're standing in a river. You think everyone is standing in a river, by the way.
I'm like, I don't know why we're not sinking, but like, man, we're gonna need to do so much laundry after this.
And you don't know how this campfire was there in the river.
No, everything like it must be magical campfire. I can't dispel it. Maybe I can snuff it out.
Or the river might be magical and it might not actually be there.
But
Like,
no one else sees the river.
It's there.
so-
It's there. Trust me, it's there. You guys are
which,
crazy.
by the way, I don't know if you knew this, but when you talk, you leave stealth.
Oh, when I talk,
When you talk, it breaks stealth.
I'm not talking right now. I'm talking out of character.
They were whispering to each other.
I was talking out of character. I was like saying like
No,
even
there
though
was some in-character conversation happening.
Yes.
Is what I'm saying.
They were whispering behind logs on the edge of the tree line.
that part, yeah, that
Yes.
part earlier, yeah.
But anyways,
So we're gonna have to roll stealth again if we're gonna move out.
Yeah.
But I still have more thaumaturgy to cast because I can
Okay.
really fuck with these guys.
Well, when I was a raven, I just flew over to where like, or I don't know.
We're in thaumaturgy right now. So what else are
Okay.
you doing as these orcs are incredibly
Yeah.
excited?
Next is the sound of ominous whispers from all around, just speaking different languages and saying absolutely nothing, but it sounds creepy as all hell.
Wait,
As
The
you
ominous Latin chanting.
but thaumaturgy is also 30 feet, so I wouldn't have to move though.
you guys would have both had to move to cast.
Okay, I
those
guess.
things.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would both have had to move closer. You'd have
Yeah.
to redo your stealth rolls because you were talking.
Okay.
Okay.
If you want to move closer to cast thaumaturgy.
If you don't
But
move 30 feet away from Rava, you'll still get past without a trace.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well,
All right,
so I was
so
wrong.
20
Survival. That was survival.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah, 34. Okay.
34.
16.
Yeah, and 16.
Oh god.
I just assume that they're not actively searching for people because
Yeah,
my thaumaturgy.
things have passives though, so there's the thing.
Oh,
Especially the cleric.
Hmm.
But if they're distracted, don't they have to roll at disadvantage?
Listen, Just
We had to move there first
It's
before
okay. It's okay, guys. It's okay. It's
let the
Laddie.
TM do her
Fair
thing.
enough.
You
fair
do your
enough.
thing, Boo.
My bad.
Do the thing.
The suffering.
just I know you guys are trying very hard to be careful, but trust me, to kill you. No.
Just like,
More than that once. This is why.
Like I've been sitting here rolling dice like the whole time, like okay, so and correctly, believe me. As you're approaching, you make this first thing of thunder, and all of the orcs get like super excited. The head, like this priest, like puts his hands down and turns his body, and you guys see on his armor etched into it like a crescent moon with a skull on it. And Shell, you recognize it instantly as the symbol of Shargos.
The sexy lady, yeah.
Yeah.
The Edgelord.
Yeah. And he's looking directly at you, Ty.
at me?
Not Ty, at Shell.
I
Sorry.
was like, oh shit.
Okay, well, luckily I look like a fucking orc because I have skulls hanging off of me and I'm wearing a Wendigo fucking skull helmet thing. So, and I'd be like, I hope, I'm like thinking in my head, I hope Ty goes with this. You have summoned me.
Okay.
Orcish.
Oh my god.
Roll deception.
As soon as she says that, I'm gonna cause the campfire to turn like bright. I don't know, just turn a bright color. What color should it be? Purple? Like purple.
Yeah, do what you want.
It's gonna like get like the campfire's
It'll
gonna
give you an
flare up in
advantage,
purple.
Shell. It'll give you an advantage.
Okay. I have no plus to it, so this is like straight up. No.
Wait, don't you have a luck point? I thought I gave you a luck point.
Did you give me a luck point?
I thought I gave everyone a luck point.
Do I have a luck point?
From last session, it's in my Pikachu notebook. Where is my Pikachu notebook?
And I can also inspire you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Inspire.
So, time out. All right, let's do this.
Luck point right now. You can't find it.
Yeah.
I could.
All right, time out. This is how this is gonna work. Okay. So there's a luck point right now if you want it. Shell, if you want to do one reroll of deception, you can reroll the 6 or the 4. It's up to you.
I will reroll the 6, so it's just a straight up 1. So
Okay.
I'll just roll as a normal roll.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
11.
So 11. It's an 11 or a 4, essentially.
11.
So an 11.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have.
Oh.
Can you inspire?
Yeah. Inspire.
Would that have to be before?
It would have had to been before. I have rolls to do. Give me a hot second.
He's doing
Okay.
rolls.
Okay.
Here I am trying to perform the magic of the theater, and my co-actors are just dragging me down.
As you're like, it is me. You have summoned me. Like some of the orcs seem excited.
Okay.
And it's like, oh, there's it worked. Like Shargos, our goddess, is here. But then you hear the roar of the cleric who rolled a nat 20 on his insight.
Yeah.
Like,
I never
and
said
it's
it was
like,
Sargon.
yeah, or you said it's me. You summoned me, and you put together what they were trying to communicate with. And he roars in Orcish. It's like, why do you attempt to deceive us, child? Come forth.
Fuck. Okay. I come forth.
As you come forth, I make the ground shake with harmless tremors.
There you go.
Seize your theatrics. And he thinks it's you that's doing it.
I'm just a servant. She from her realm. So I'm just. There's like, it just happens whenever we get summoned here. Okay.
He
It takes a while for us to like mortar coil to like settle down. Okay.
you failed the deception. Well, you can't read this. It's like he puts his hands down and he pushes his way through to come to square off with you. He is massive. Like you.
How
There's
big?
only another orc that you know that is this massive, and it's your
One of my suitors.
Your suitor, which can make you assume that there's probably some giant inside of this guy.
Okay.
Addition just donated $5, and that's a Wild Magic Surge. So,
Yay.
Addition, let me know who you want that Wild Magic Surge to go to, which does include Ajax, which is not in the scene, but a Wild Magic Surge can happen to him.
Mm-hmm. Did I bring any? I don't try to. Yeah, of course it's gonna be Ty.
Yeah. So Ty, go ahead and roll that D10,000 for me. Yeah, so, he tells you to... Oh, God.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no!
Oh,
That was
no.
too close.
Oh no!
oh no. I don't like that.
I don't like that either. Let's see what happens.
I'm scared.
Oh my god, if something happens, maybe this might help us. You don't know.
Oh.
Way to be 39 away from destroying the entire world.
Okay, Ty. Who is closest to Ty right now?
Probably
Shell?
me.
Shell.
Oh god, this has happened to me before. We are fucked.
This could either be really good or really bad. I have no idea. I can't wait to see.
Oh god, yeah. I'm sorry, we're processing. Go ahead now. What are you gonna say?
Okay, so Shell, we're gonna do this. It's gonna go by your spell slots, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to start with your cantrips.
So Druidcraft, just like because she can't control it, random like fucking like vines and flowers start growing up around like her fucking like legs and shit. Spirit of Dying doesn't really do much. I guess like somebody nearby is like feeling like a little bit more spry now, like, oh hey.
Yeah, you have one orc turn to the other for a hot second. It's like, your teeth look nice. Oh, thanks, man. Like,
Sacred Flame, because like it just goes off in like because she usually casts it with her leaves. They just like burst in her pouch, and they just like a burst of like sacred fire just goes out, no particular direction.
Yep.
Resistance.
Actually, I'm actually gonna have this cleric make a dex save to see anything that's an attack. I'm gonna have the cleric make a dex save. Okay.
Okay.
Whatever it's doing. What's your spell save DC?
Spell save 17.
17, and it's a dex save.
Yeah. I think. Hold on. Let me post it up. There we go. Yeah, dex save.
Okay.
That should be a lot more damage than that.
Yeah. It stacks now because you're level 11.
Yeah.
He fails.
Okay. It's like, what was it? Hold on. I gotta see how much it is.
It's 3d8.
It's 3d8.
3d8.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna roll 2 more.
Yeah.
I could
Plus 15.
Nice. So 15 plus 7 damage.
22.
Mm-hmm.
That's not too bad. Resistance, I guess it has to be yourself because it's a touch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just resistance. Yeah, do you want me to just click all these, or do you want me to just say them?
Just say if it's an attack, like that's
Then I click it, yeah. Of course, like everything's like glowing, going off at once, so it's like simultaneously. Cure wounds on, I guess, on herself. Healing word, I guess, on herself again, and so she's just like glowy, like ah.
Right. And you're gonna continue to cast your level 1 spells into your out of spell slots.
Yeah, I
essentially.
am.
Yeah.
Bane, Bane would be against him. That's
Okay.
in front of me. So it's gonna be at first level.
Charisma save, yeah.
A chop
Yeah.
save.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's yeah.
What's
probably
your
gonna-
save again? A 17?
It's 17.
All right, he fails that.
So yeah, whatever. It's probably gonna break after like I put up another concentration spell, and then now it's guiding bolt.
This poor guy.
It's his spell save. You see that misses.
18 misses him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm trying to. It doesn't. Does it still do damage if it's?
No, it
No.
doesn't. It's
No.
a
It's an
ranged
attack.
spell attack,
It's
yeah.
attack.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're right. Cast without. Okay, so those are gone. All my spell slots for that is gone.
Okay.
Cast without a trace. Yeah, sure. No, wait. No. It's gonna be the. It's gonna be the. No, it doesn't matter. Pass without a trace. Whatever gets cast.
Yeah. And if
Moonbeam-
anything is concentration, that is going the concentration on the thing that was concentration
gonna
will
break
drop.
Bane.
Yeah.
It's gonna break Bane. Yeah.
Okay.
And then Moonbeam. No, wait, Moonbeam? What the heck? Hold on, let me recast that because it's being stupid.
Okay.
It's a deck save.
Another deck save. Okay.
Yeah.
He fails that.
Okay, then he takes
13 radiant.
13 radiant. And what was it? What is that? Moonbeam is this a concentration?
Concentration.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's probably gonna break here in a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
-3 is
That happened to me though.
like you see the starting of
like nothing happens to you because it's the spellcaster nearest to you. All their spells go off, and that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then prayer healing goes on, but like it's like it stops, it fizzles out because I attempt to cast it, but like
Yeah.
it takes up to 10 minutes. So it's like whoo, and then it's like nope.
Yep. Okay.
Wind wall goes off. I'm assuming it's just gonna be all around here and going on top of that.
She's a druid cleric, y'all. Like...
There's a lot of shit, guys. There's a lot of shit. So I guess what's the God, 120 feet.
Yeah, like just keep
like-
going. We know there's a wind. There's a
Oh,
wall
God.
around everybody now.
Yeah, there's a wall around. Oh shit! And then conjure animals. I guess we'll vamp out my fucking boys.
The velociraptors are out. The deinonychus, yeah, the deinonychus are out.
And vampiric touch.
That's against him.
Yeah, and because he's close to me, I can touch him.
Yep, he's standing face to face with you. So
24.
to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to. Someone gave me a wild magic surge. Okay.
It was actually a wild magic surge to tie,
Yeah.
but it affected you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If you kill the cleric, I'm gonna be so impressed.
Guess what, guys? I have more. Like, I'm out of my spell slots for first, second, and third level. The thing is, because I multi-class, I don't have 4th level spells, 5th level spells, or 6th level spells, but I have those spell slots.
They're gonna go off at high. The things that you haven't casted yet will go off at higher levels until all your spell slots are
sure.
gone.
So
Whatever spells you haven't cast yet, just go back to level 1 at a level. Yeah.
Yeah, gentle repose is just like what was killed recently that hasn't been like severed.
There's a kobold that's there. Yeah.
Is it? Are they like? Yeah. Okay. Well, the kobold's body's fresh, so if you want to take it for 10 days, guys, we could save that kobold. Oh my God. We can save that.
Let's keep going. Like,
I tried to cast Revivify, but I can't.
okay.
That's it.
That's your spells.
That's all it is.
Everybody roll initiative.
I still have 1, 2, 3, 4 spell slots, but it's at a 4th level, 5th level.
Yeah, but
and
all of your
6th level.
spells went off. So, all right, cool.
Shit.
Wait, you could say you could try to bluff your way out of this still.
I'm saying roll initiative.
I still have to do.
Yeah.
I still have to do. If I could do it, but I have to do it on my initiative.
Yeah, because I mean, like he got hit by several spells, and so initiative is essentially what's happening.
It's a good thing I'm still hidden. Sucks for you.
This is what happens when you try to screw Nick. He has like these powers to like offset like, somebody else.
Block.
This is not the first time that has happened to me with Wild Magic Surge.
No,
though.
it's not the first time it's happened.
Last time it was when like things were fine.
Yeah, this is absolutely insane. Oh, bless you.
Ooh.
Nice.
Thank you.
Oh man.
Concentration.
Okay, so, all right.
Yeah, Windwall is gone, but my boys are still out.
Okay, yeah, that's your boys are still out. So they have their own initiative, don't they? Or do you just want just to make it easy on us? Let's have your boys just go directly after you in initiative.
Okay. By the way, when the wind wall appeared, each creature within its area must make a strength saving throw.
Right. No one is outside of the wall. Everyone's inside the wall, and nobody can get out at this
Gotcha.
point. Yes. Well, the wall's down, right?
When it went up. Okay,
but did
so
the wall
she
go
didn't have
down?
Yeah, the wall went down.
Okay.
Okay. Because I was just making sure nobody was on it when it first appeared.
Okay, so we have Rava first. And then and Ajax, you're probably like maybe 200 to 250 yards. You just see from where you're standing all of this shit happen.
I rolled for both of them, by the
Okay.
way. I got a 22, not 20 for one of them.
Okay, so we'll have them go on their own initiative then. So we'll do Rava, we'll do Deinonychus 1, and then it is, his name is Q, so we'll do Q, and then the orcs, Ty, and then Shell. And Ajax, did you want to roll initiative since you see the shit happening down, like this huge explosion of magic?
I guess I got no choice.
Yeah, and that way if you want to dash that way on your turns, you can. Okay, cool. So you're going to go before the orcs.
So you said it was how many yards?
250 yards. Yeah.
Oh boy.
We'll figure it out when it's on your thing, and then we'll do Ajax. Okay. Rava, top of the round.
Does it look like we're getting into combat?
Yes. Yeah, I mean, after this onslaught of shit happened, you definitely see this cleric, begin the process of, he roars, how dare you, kind of thing, as he, it's happening.
Right. Rava's going to take aim with her oath bow. She doesn't want Shell to get hurt.
Okay.
She's gonna cast Hunter's Mark on him first.
Alright, pass her out, trace drops.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna say, swift to defeat to my enemies. Blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
And mark him for the oath bow.
Okay.
So you should be at advantage because.
Yep, you're at advantage because you're not in the firelight yet from where you're at, so as a Gloomstalker you get your advantage on this first attack.
Okay, but it's not a surprise round, so I don't get the assassinate. 21.
Alright, 21 hits.
For 25 damage.
25 damage. It's not.
Alright, and I don't get the sneak attack on the next attack, right?
Correct.
Okay,
But this is your, you don't get an advantage, but this is your Gloomstalker ability attack where you get to add the extra d8 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure I'm not still at advantage? Because he's in melee range with Shell.
Oh, because I was thinking about your invisibility, not because you're a rogue. Sorry. Correct. You would. He's in melee with Shell, so you would.
Okay. 27.
Yeah, 27 hits.
Oh,
So
God.
as, like, this roar happens, and Rava, you're just like, fuck. Fuck! Like, you go over and you, like, come over those logs and you pull that bow back and you fuck. And he's been just bombarded with everything.
That was another attack, though.
And you hear the arrows pierce into his neck. Bypassing his armor and his shield and everything that he had, and you kill him.
Fuck yeah, we did it together. It was totally from the plan.
And the other orcs,
Great
we'll
plan,
go in initiative order.
Can she use that last attack on another orc?
Yeah, you can if you want.
Yeah, she's gonna try to shoot the next nearest orc.
Okay.
He does not have Hunter's Mark on that anymore,
Nope.
nor Oathbow, nor the Red Ambusher.
Nope. Just a regular old shoot 'em up. Ranger attack.
All right, and I'm just gonna roll Longbow because the same as the Oathbow, but
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
I just don't want the big block of text to appear every time.
Yeah.
It's annoying. 16.
16 does hit this orc. He's still up.
All right. I still haven't moved yet.
Nope.
I used the bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark though,
Yep.
so I don't. Okay.
You don't have the ability to hide.
So she's just gonna backpedal.
Okay, cool. It is Featherboy 1's turn. This is Deinonychus number 1. I forgot what your Deinonychus's names were.
One, Jefferson and Molly.
Jefferson. All right. So is this Jefferson or Molly?
This is gonna be Jefferson.
All right. It's
because
Jefferson's turn. There are this guy collapses. There are some frantic-looking orcs. Kind of like, oh god, we didn't expect any of this shit.
How far away is the one that Rava shoot? Because I assume they're just right next to me.
They're at the altar, and he came down probably. So I would say they're like 15 feet from you.
15 feet. Okay,
Yeah.
so Jefferson's gonna charge the guy that Rava shot, and stuff. And he's gonna go ahead and use his 3 attacks. So it's gonna be 1 bite first.
Okay.
Oh, 7 does not hit, I assume.
No.
Okay, and then it has 2 claw attacks, so 13.
13 does hit.
Okay, yay. I'm gonna go ahead and attack. So it's 3 slashing.
He is still up.
Okay, he has 1 more claw attack. 21, I assume.
Definitely hits.
Okay, 9 slashing.
And he is now down as your Deinonychus, as Jefferson
just-
pounces and
And just gouges
does
him.
the raptor charge from Jurassic Park at him? Like,
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
that's what happens.
All those awesome noises.
Yes.
That's what happens. Okay, cool. Nick has a bio, but I don't think it's his turn. It's not. It would be Deinonychus's. It would be Molly's turn.
Molly, yay! And just to let you know, the reason why he's named that because the way his feathers are, it's like green here, and there's a green going up here and on his shoulder.
Oh, okay.
You get it. You
Yes,
get it, right?
yes.
You get it. Okay. All right. What is there another orc close?
Yeah, there's 5 more.
Was there any other look like a big bad or whatever?
No, they're just
Okay. Well, he'll go to the next closest one. And he'll do a bite attack. Nat 20 for Molly because Molly.
okay, Molly. Like.
Okay. No, I know that. Shut up. Okay.
9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, he's
Yeah.
still up.
Yeah, okay. He's gonna do a claw attack. 19.
Yeah.
So just take that 10.
Yeah.
Don't add the 2.
Yeah, he's down.
Okay, and then how many feet did he move from where I was to get that person?
It's like 15 still.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so he has like 25 more, I think? Yeah, he has 25 more feet of movement. Am I able to reach somebody else?
Yeah, you can he can like maul the shit out of this guy and essentially
Okay.
jump to the next one.
Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and charge at the next one. I imagine like the way the raptors charge at you in World of Warcraft to make that sound.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, and he's gonna claw at use his last claw attack at one of them. 22?
Yeah. Mhm.
10.
Okay, he's still up.
Yeah, but it's
Okay.
good. Yay! I love my boys.
There's your boys.
Boys.
And then it's Ajax, who you're gonna be doing your full dash towards that area, I'm guessing. Alright, cool.
Yeah. It's gonna take 8 turns, so
Okay.
7 turns.
I think this will be done before you get there, but you'll get there. Ty.
We'll
No,
get cool
no,
light armor out of it.
it's the orcs turn, and you have four left. One just is getting eaten on by a velociraptor or Deinonychus, and the other 3 just kind of look at each other as what do they?
I told you I was your god.
Well, they kind of look towards you, and the 3 of you can roll perception if you want.
Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. Ooh. I don't know shit.
Yeah, the 3 of you look, and these 3 orcs look absolutely terrified. And they're gonna disengage and start running away. So they're gonna move their 30 feet in the opposite direction. So Shell, they're gonna be 45 feet away from you and about 60 feet away from Ty, who it's your turn.
My turn.
Wait.
I could totally use thaumaturgy to command them to stop.
One
Right.
second, please.
That'd
Yeah.
be amazing.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, attack of opportunity for my Deinonychus?
No.
No, his attacking one? No? He doesn't get it?
Mm-mm,
They
they weren't within his attack range.
He went up to one that's still standing and he
Yeah,
attacked
he's
it.
still there. It's
Oh,
just
that
3
one's still
that one's still
Oh,
there. He's still there.
Gotcha.
Using thaumaturgy to tell them to stop.
Yeah. Ty is going to use thaumaturgy to make his voice boom 3 times as loud and just yell at them. And it's like, fools! If you run, then you die!
Go ahead and roll intimidation.
that in common?
Well,
It is in common.
I don't know.
Yeah, what language are you yelling it in?
I don't know Orcish.
Okay, what language are you yelling it in then?
Yelling it in Elvish.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. If you're not rolling it in Orcish, I need you to roll intimidation at disadvantage, please.
Okay.
Because they don't understand you.
I can't inspire myself, can I?
You can inspire yourself.
I can inspire myself?
Can't.
Can't.
Just
Okay.
roll.
Ah! So 12.
12. They keep running.
Damn!
Like they don't look like they're gonna stop.
Okay. Who's coming after me? Or am I lost in initiative?
You're not last in the initiative. Shell is, but that was your action. You
Okay,
can have
so
a bonus action.
Bonus action, I'll inspire Shell.
Alright, Shell, it's your turn.
Okay, I don't know exactly what's Inspire does because I fucking don't know.
You get a d10 to add to your rolls.
Oh, okay, good. Thank you. Alrighty, so Then I'm gonna yell at them in Orcish to stop.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to convince them to stop.
That's a persuasion.
Yeah. I get a +10, is that right? D10?
Yeah, you get to add the D10 roll to whatever you want to.
Okay, I'm gonna persuade them.
Is that on skill checks too? Like you can inspire skill
Yeah.
checks? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I was making sure it was that. That's why I was holding off.
Mhm.
Hold on, let me roll my D10. That's
So 17.
17. Solid.
All of them but one. Two of them stop, turn around to look at you, like shaking.
I told you I'm from your god. Listen to me.
Shaking, and Shell, you kind of see like around you, like from that previous perception, but definitely with you, you kind of see like around you, like even in the light of the moon, your shadow seems different. And if you look to your sides, it looks like that they're, for like a split second, you see what the shadow of two large ravenous wings.
Oh, fuck.
And it fades, but you figure this is why
They stopped.
They were terrified of you.
Okay. You're serving a false god. You need to follow the Raven Queen.
Well, that's...
Have you heard about the Raven Queen?
Excuse you.
Okay, I guess that ends my turn.
It's your turn, Rava. It's your turn.
Real missionary hours, who up?
Rob is going to move forward so she's within 90 feet of the one that's still fleeing and didn't turn around.
Yeah.
She's gonna cast Hunter's Mark on him and then shoot him.
Okay.
He didn't stop.
He didn't stop.
Okay. Let's see. Does she get sneak attack? He's
No.
not paying attention.
No. Nope, that's not how it works.
That's not how any of this works.
A 16 hits, though.
Is she at advantage, though?
No, she's not at advantage. You haven't hid.
Okay.
So it's gonna be 12 damage to him. He's still up.
Okay.
You have a second attack. 22 hits. And, he's down.
Right. And she's going to straighten up, and she's still going to have an arrow knock, but she's not aiming it at them.
Yeah.
Like, they're not running. They're not getting attacked.
They're not. It is... And then is that your turn?
Yeah. And she's staring them down.
Alright, it's Jefferson's turn. His brother is currently mauling that one orc that couldn't make any kind of decision because he's being mauled.
Okay, so Jefferson's gonna go over and help restrain him.
Okay.
Restrain the orc. I get strength.
Grapple checks.
Strength, right?
Yes. Well, it's an attack versus strength. I don't do
Okay.
it at grapple.
I believe it's... Yeah.
Opposing strength, or
It's opposing-
athletics.
Yeah, athletics to acrobatics.
Versus athletics to grapple, athletics or acrobatics to escape.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to do strength because I don't have that
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
here.
And it's just straight strength for the monster. Yeah.
For me, yeah.
For the monster, yeah.
Yeah.
14. Look at all the biddies.
So 14. He rolled.
Woo!
He rolled a 15.
Oh god, so he's slippery. You can't get his little raptor hands around.
Andy, we had 5. So German did give 5, and Indy just donated 95. So I'm gonna let that count for a luck point. If Indy, you want to give a luck point to somebody, please announce it in chat. But yeah, so he manages to get out of that.
Little hands.
Ooh. Okay. And it is now Molly's turn.
Molly will now try to grapple.
Okay.
20.
Okay.
I wish it was that natural 20.
And Molly is able to grapple and pin down with the help of his brother this one orc to the ground.
They're just standing on him and drooling on him.
Ajax does his movement. Nothing happens to you, Ajax. And now, you guys, it's the orc's turn, and there are 3 of them. You're gonna have the 2 that are frozen in fear, but I will have this one who has not been told to do anything. He is going to attempt to get out of these restraints. So go ahead and roll for me strength, please.
Okay.
And you can do an advantage because we'll say there's 2 of them.
I mean, it's 16.
He manages to wiggle out, and just like crawls out of this like dino pile. So crawls out.
Why would he want to leave the dino pile? Dino pile.
And
Well,
it's Ty's
Sacrilege.
turn. It's Ty's turn.
Hi, Ty.
Ty is going to cast Minor Illusion on himself.
Okay.
And he is. What is he going to do with it? I have an idea. And he's basically going to change his appearance to look like a giant raven.
Okay.
And then just like stand in front of this orc and just point at the ground and then scream at him.
Like, are you? He's like 45. He's like 45 feet away from you. So you go like your full movement and cast Minor Illusion and scream at. Okay.
Just like incoherent bird screech, just like.
Okay.
Oh my god! I just. If anyone's played Monster Hunter, I'm picturing the Gypsaros.
Go
Yes.
ahead and roll an intimidation check for me, please.
Intimidation with a 25.
He just like lays there and like holds up his hands, and his brothers behind him do so. And we'll even say that we're out of initiative at this point, as you have thoroughly.
There are new pets, guys.
You have 3 orcs. Ajax, you come. We'll just for the sake of like story, you come barreling through, and you see everyone there with some orcs doing this, and one on the ground looking at Ty, who the giant raven holding his hands up, and like and one fried orc cleric in front of Shell. What do you guys do?
Ajax just shows up. Excuse me, but what the fuck?
Bursts onto the scene, then proceeds to murder everything.
Ajax, no!
No.
It looks like your friends have this under control. If that's what it definitely looks like they have it under control. I mean, you can still decide to want to attack the orcs with their hands up. That's up to you, but it does look like everything's under control. That's what you perceive.
I will get pissed.
Oh, bad Ajax. Sit. Stay.
Hit him.
Somebody get me a roll of
Bop
newspaper.
his nose.
Bump his nose, yeah.
We'll get the spray bottle.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do?
I guess I'm the only one who could talk to them because I'm assuming they don't. Do you speak common? I'll say in common real quick.
They kind of look at each other and look at you, and they don't speak common.
Okay, they don't speak common. All right, I'm slowly going back into Shell's old voice, which is not good.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna speak to them in Orcish. All right. Listen, what were you trying to do here tonight? Were you trying to talk to her, or were you trying to summon her?
The one who's on the ground, just shaking. It's like, rift small. Need big rift. Bigger rift. Rift small. Too small.
A rift for what? Who are you opening a rift for?
Sorry guys, my headphones are caught underneath my chair.
Oh, so that was out of character. Okay.
Yeah, that was both in character and out of character.
Rob is just gonna shout real quick. Shall, if you need me to threaten any of them with imminent impalement,
they're terrified of Shell. I think you'll be okay.
Okay, I got you.
just being a good friend and offering.
He
got it. She got it.
He looks over, he kind of looks over at his brothers, and he makes a comment, army.
Army? Who is this? Sargas's army?
You know the Dark Queen, yes.
Yeah. You have to realize that she's not the true queen. The true queen is the Raven Queen. Pretty sure she got cast out. Sargas got cast out by her, so you need to not follow her anymore. Because look what happened. Look where it landed you.
He, one of the orcs in the back, and is like,
Did you see the power I did? That's because of the Raven Queen, not because of Sargas, and I'm an orc.
it's like, you can kill us, can't kill all of us.
I never said I was gonna kill you. What the hell?
And you just see her go with her hands up in the air, like,
That's where you're wrong, kiddo.
Never said I was gonna, but I mean,
Sargas, take what's Sargas's. Use
What is
Rift to take.
so
World
what is she-
Doom belongs to darkness now.
I know there's a dragon attacking the world.
They nod. Yes!
What are you saying? She's Sargas, or a part of Sargas?
No! They're not very smart.
Okay, so is Sargas working with the dragon or no?
They look at each other, the two that are standing still, look at each other and
I look at Rava. Rava, kill the one on the floor.
Well, your babies are on them as well.
Yeah, but it'd be more cool if Rava
Rava
shot
does
him
it?
in the head.
Rava, go ahead if you want to kill.
Rava's going to walk slowly over and draw her silver longsword.
The other two orcs, sort of stand in solidarity.
That's gonna take out his sword too and just brandish it at them.
Ajax shakes his head. He's butchers.
And
Yeah,
they look at all of you and they're like, okay. Like they're ready to be killed.
We're not gonna. Okay. God, what would my mom do?
They're not
Yeah.
afraid to die.
She tear out their fingernails.
Ty, who's closest to you?
She.
I don't know who's closest to me. I have to roll for it.
I'm pretty sure
Good or
he's.
bad.
I'm pretty
Like
sure.
if they think the dragon is good or bad.
Do you think the dragon is good or bad?
1 second. Ty, who's closest to you? I think
guess
it's...
You might have to roll for it.
I think it's Shell, because
I actually think it's the orc that's on the ground.
oh yeah, or one of the dinosaurs.
Or one of the dinosaurs. We're
I
gonna
think it's the
go... I'm gonna roll a d6. This is an old WoW magic surge that's just taken effect, guys.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Orc is 1, Molly is 2, and Jefferson is 3.
Okay.
Alright, so Orc, he just passes out, right?
Is that the one standing or the one on the ground?
He's the one on the ground.
just faints.
It's like all of this has happened. His eyes roll back and he just passes out.
Okay.
Shell, he's out cold. Do you still want me to stab him?
Not yet, because they want to die. Okay, and I'm
Did I
gonna.
tie him up?
Alright, so that being said, you asked the question.
Is the dragon good or bad?
The one of them goes, necessity, tool.
Oh, God, you guys have such bad grammar. I mean, like, I can understand if you're speaking common, like, the grammar for that's weird, but, like, this is Orcish. Like, it's like you could speak more fluently in it. What the heck?
They're not very smart
Okay,
either. So, like, they're necessity. She is necessity.
So you're using her to make the world weak?
They both just kind of give a toothy grin.
You're using her to make the world weak.
As they turn to each other and
make out.
They pull out their own they pull out their swords as they slit each other's throats.
Okay, well, we got one. Spare to dying on the one that's on the ground passed out.
He is passed out. Oh, and speaking of, you got one left.
Yeah, I did spare to dying.
Mm-hmm. Who did you spare the dying on? Did you do it on... You used all your... Oh, that's a cantrip anyway.
That's a cantrip.
Who did you spare the dying on?
The one that's passed out on the ground.
Okay, not the cleric.
No.
Okay. I'm just wondering.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Should I spare to dying the cleric, guys?
He's already failed his death saves.
Yeah.
So. I was rolling for him in combat for death saves.
Shit. Okay, whatever.
You have the one that's beneath your dinosaurs and passed out. What do you guys want to do?
Tying him up.
You're tying him up? Okay.
Yeah. And once she's done, she's gonna go check for kobolds.
Get that kobold!
There's technically one kobold that's gonna be saved. There's one kobold there with a slit, with like a bashed in skull that's slightly glowing.
He's like Sleeping Beauty's perfectly preserved corpse.
Like, that's slightly glowing, but like on the altar.
We could save him.
Rava will check for diamonds.
Diamonds? Where are you checking for diamonds?
Just
we're just
alter the cleric.
Rafa, we have 10 days.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the cleric's pockets for a pulse.
Alright, if you're checking, so... alright.
Okay, how about this? She is looting everything.
Yes. We're
Alright,
checking
cool.
pockets for pulses.
You guys don't... So everyone roll, who's checking all of the pockets for pulses, roll investigations for me, please.
Can I check the bodies in particular for, not for items, but for, like, certain markings that I might recognize?
Ooh.
Sure.
Would that be
Thanks.
investigation, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're taking the red hide armor regardless, it's cool.
The red hide armor, you go and you look at it and you... with the 21 and the 22, as you guys are fooling around, you realize that this cleric has a lot of nice shit on him. Not just like the hide armor. Go ahead and do tie.
This is the oh.
Yeah. You look at the armor. It is really well crafted, as almost, especially for hide, because usually hide armor is like disgusting. But like this is incredibly well crafted, as almost it was magically done by the fucking forge cleric that he is. Like, and you can roll Ty. If you're looking at this armor, you can roll an Arcana check on it.
I also have investigate or identify
You have identify. What are you gonna identify?
the armor.
Okay,
Well,
you can.
like what else? What else can I identify? I also have detect magic.
You could.
I'm gonna detect magic.
He's got
So am
a
I.
shit ton of magical items on him.
Yeah.
He's got, you feel that his shield is magical, his boots are magical, his armor is magical, his headband is magical, his mace is magical, and his shield is magical.
Well, shit, guys, this might take me a while.
Everything he's wearing is magical.
I can only cast this once.
Okay.
Because I only have components. I only have the 100 GP to cast this.
You know that isn't consumed, right?
If
As
you
long as you have it, you can continually cast it as a ritual.
One. Okay.
Yeah, if it's not consumed. Yeah.
All right, then I can cast it as a ritual, but it'll just take me a while.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll take 11 minutes per cast, so we'll be here like an hour-ish.
Yeah.
Well, you can start on one thing and then, like, as Ty's doing that, what are you guys... I'll go ahead and let you guys know since this will happen. He has on him a Mace of Terror, a hide armor of fire resistance,
Okay.
a headband of intellect, a +2 buckler, and boots of winter... Hold up. It's boots of... I can't... Like, I don't know why it's... Of Winterlands.
Well, I've already got nice boots, so I would like the head.
Rava does not have nice boots. Let's see.
I don't have any boots, but that's cool. I don't need the armor. I have a +1.
I think Ty should probably take the armor.
He's already
Ty, what's your AC?
resistance to... It's hide
Yeah.
armor.
I already
Oh.
have fire resistance, and I don't.
Hide armor is heavy armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did he have again? What
He
was the
has
shield?
a Mace of Terror,
Okay.
the hide armor, fire resistance, a headband of intellect, a +2 shield, and boots of Winterlands.
I mean, I can use the mace and the shield. That's wait. I probably can't use the mace. Hold on. It's not.
I mean-
No, I can't because it's not. It's considered a club.
Someone else can
You
take.
should- You're a
Have the
cleric.
weapon.
I am. I'm proficient in mace.
You're a
now,
cleric. You can use this mace.
and I
Yeah.
can use shields. I could probably use. Who needs? Does anybody really need intellect or?
I could always use it for my skills.
It's
Okay.
it automatically gives you a 19 to your intelligence score.
What?
You know what we could do? We could put it on the orc so he can explain to us.
Like, we'll say that's the first thing you identify is the headband of intellect.
Okay. While he's identifying, I'm tying up the orc with my hempen rope.
And then I put it on and have that galaxy brain idea to put it on the orc while we interrogate him.
Yes.
If we can get him to focus on it long enough.
Oh yeah, because it needs to be attuned up.
I mean, we have time. Like, I'll heal him and wake him back up after we tie him up.
Do
And
you guys
while
want to do that
Right.
here, or do you want to take him back to camp? Like, what
Yeah,
do you...
yeah, we'll take him back to camp. Sure.
Okay.
Spirit, can you carry him because you have the strength?
Can we do something about this altar? Maybe.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Hold on. Sacred flame it. Fuck.
Are you gonna burn all of these bodies?
Except for the cobalt that
Except for
I
the
saved.
one kobold
I
that
will
you have
carry
10
the
days to bring back to life.
Yes, I have.
Hold on, before you do that, Rava's going to use the end of her spear and sort of shove the bodies off of the altar, just in case setting them on fire does something while they're on the
Well,
altar.
it's radiant, but yeah.
I mean,
It's
I was gonna
radiant,
say,
yeah.
it's radiance, not fire.
Yeah.
Ew.
So it won't do anything bad. So like,
Right.
because I want to burn the bodies so nobody can use the bodies for ill as well.
Okay.
It's basically you give them really, really nasty sunburn to the point you literally bake them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys create this huge radiant bonfire for these bodies.
And the altar.
And the altar. You could probably just like I said, it was such a makeshift altar. You could probably just knock it down.
Still want to make it.
Yeah.
And then I'll tag it with like I don't know, ink or whatever. Like the Raven Queen was here. Sure, I'm just kidding.
You could. That'd be hilarious.
Oh, the Raven Queen. All hail the Raven Queen.
Queen.
All hail the Raven Queen.
I bet she's so proud of her cleric right now.
A little bit, probably. You might have had some godly assistance with that one. But yeah, so you guys drag the unconscious orc that you have a head thing on, a headband of intelligence on, and the dead kobold body back to camp.
Rava will carry the kobold.
um,
She's strong enough to carry a kobold, guys.
What was the name of the boots again? I forgot.
Winterlands.
It's resistance to cold, snow and stuff doesn't count as difficult terrain, and you can tolerate really cold temperatures.
Oh,
Rava's going to bring up that she wants those, but she's not going to demand them.
no, I don't need them.
Because she doesn't like the cold.
Okay.
She's been very cold.
What kind of shield was +2 shield,
+2
right?
shield, yeah.
Oh, I'll take that shield. That's mine now.
Okay.
And my
there's
armor class has gone.
Yep, and there's the mace and the armor, and you have the headband on this orc.
Nobody's arguing that I'm taking the mace and stuff, right?
No, I don't care about that. I can't wear the armor. I want the headband though.
Man. Yeah, no, you need it for your spellcasting because your spellcasting's intellect, right?
His
Nope, my spellcasting
strong.
charisma. My skill checks are intellect.
Oh, gotcha.
Plus, I'm already-
Ajax, are you feeling any sort of need for anything, or?
I mean, the shield would be nice as a +2 shield to give me like 23 AC, but it's fine.
What about
The
the
rest is just
I had 17 AC, and now I'm 19.
What about the mace? Can you use the mace?
I
Ajax,
can,
yeah,
but it's
Ajax can
kinda
use the
useless.
mace.
I can use any of this stuff.
Yeah.
What
Like,
about the
I
hide
can
armor?
Is it better than what
already
you have?
I already have half plate of necrotic resistance that I'm attuned to.
True.
Rava has studded leather of poison resistance, so I don't know if the hide armor is any better.
You can't wear it. It's heavy.
Is it heavy?
Mhm.
Hide is heavy?
Hide is heavy armor.
Really?
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
It's a medium, actually.
Is it medium? Oh.
Yeah, it's medium. It's like, yeah, it's the between from studded leather and
Does count as medium, but you're right.
ring
Okay.
mail.
I was
Oh.
thinking Pathfinder, because in Pathfinder it's heavy armor.
Yeah.
Is
The
what
only-
it is.
She
is
can wear
what
it. She can wear
confused
medium.
me. Yeah.
The only thing I'd fight you on is that you have like special weapons, and I don't have any special weapons in case someone comes in medley.
Take it.
Yeah,
Oh, for the mace?
yeah, because all I have is a plain quarterstaff.
I don't want the mace.
Okay.
So you guys, Joe kind of walks up and she's notices you guys come, arrive, and she's like, "Oh, I'm so glad all of you are back. That explode. Why is there an orc and a kobold?"
The kobold we're gonna save. We're gonna save its life, and it's gonna love us forever. It's our new baby.
Okay. All right.
We found no gems on them, right? Or gold.
No, there's no gold or gems.
Fuck. Okay, we need to get to a town.
Mhm.
And then the orc, we're gonna. I already cured wounds to like make him get alive.
Mhm.
So
Joe's gonna look over at Ajax and it's like, should we bring him all the way to Troska?
Probably not.
I didn't know if maybe I haven't been there yet. I didn't know if you guys had any sort of interrogation techniques or chambers. I don't know. I don't know.
He Ajax chuckles. He says, "I'm fairly proficient in interrogation." He gives a kind of a lopsided grin.
Okay, wait, can you speak or oh hold on, maybe his intelligence will make it learn common. I don't know. It's
Like,
on the headband.
maybe. So you guys wait until like you guys do shifts to sleep. Nothing happens throughout the night until the orc finally kind of wake up in the morning, and you hear him speak very eloquently. It's like, what in the world has happened here? I can't understand.
Oh my god, is that his voice?
Yes. Why am I tied up by such ruffians of the common world?
Is he speaking common?
Yes.
Yay! Okay, we don't have to do Orcish. Hi,
Robin's
We
just
just
like, well, I'll be damned. Okay.
we just had a few questions. If that's okay.
I am not required to answer such things.
Headband of intelligence on it. You can remove it at any time.
It was so much less painful when I was stupid.
Yeah. Well, do you want the pain? Do you want the pain to go away?
Speaking of painful, if you don't answer our questions, I'll probably just set you on fire.
That's so crude. Rob will take out an arrow and test the tip.
He holds his hand back to Rava. Dagger, please.
Oh yeah. Hey, by the way, what's the headband made out of?
It's probably made out of like mithril.
Heat metal.
Shit.
Oh.
Are you casting heat metal? He doesn't have that many hit points, dude.
He doesn't have any hit points? Okay, I guess I won't cast it.
He has like 20.
Oh,
okay.
No,
Well, yeah.
he does not.
I
have
don't know what-
20 hit points.
No?
Oh, he does not have that in total.
No.
I healed him for 20 and
Yeah, he healed him for full.
Okay, well, I don't think 9 will kill him.
No.
No. So I'm just gonna, just heat the metal on there.
You heat the metal into his head, and he grits his teeth, and he's like, "You fools, we are prepared to die. Did you not see my wait, my brother's dead?
yeah.
Well, everybody's dead, except you.
Well, finish the job, for I do not fear the end."
Guess what?
Please say you have.
It's like, we can just keep bringing you back. And bringing you to death, and bringing you back, and bringing you to death. Until you just tell us what you want. Or we can cut out the
You haven't asked me anything. You've just put me on fire. You didn't ask anything.
I just want you to make things very clear about where we're coming from and what happens if you don't tell us.
What is the question?
Why do you using Dree the dragon?
All I know is that she had enough power to start this. Because she's of this world.
Start what? Like creating rifts or?
Yes, her powers plus the powers granted to her by Sargos and Nerul have granted her enough to begin the melding of the realms.
Okay, so it's from Sargos and Nuru. It's not by the Raven Queen that granted her powers.
I was about to point this out, yes.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Shell is like instant relief. So fucking happy. She's done.
Well, I was gonna say that there are many fates worse than death, and I know and can perform most all of them.
Okay.
Like hurting things.
Do y'all have any other questions? Because I got everything answered for me. I'm good.
Shell's like, I'm done.
Rava will walk up and crouch down and... Is there anyone else around?
Well, I don't know how far you took me.
About
Question.
100 yards? We're not that far.
I'm sorry.
Not within the vicinity, no. Q was in charge of this land.
Who?
Q.
The one we killed.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. You should have listened to me. Anyways,
Quite nicely.
question: Are they trying to? Do they just want to take over this world, or are they trying to oppose the Raven Queen? Why would Sargas and Naru do that?
The orc just kind of shrugs and it's like I never really thought about it, to be honest. I just did what I was told.
Why did you do what you were told? Like, look where it got you.
Yeah, I'm kind of seeing the error of my ways right now.
Yeah, it's kind of like sad, really. I actually have a community up
it's just
north.
130 years of indoctrination into
Wait, what?
130 years of indoctrination.
Wait,
little
he's a-
torture and brainwashing will clear that.
wait, he's 130 years old?
Yeah.
Whoa, wait, what? What? Hold up. Guys, orcs don't, I say in Elvish to them, guys, orcs don't live that long.
You're talking elf long or
We
I
only
mean,
live,
I don't know
like,
how long I'm gonna live for.
like 80 years is typical. Max.
It's Shadowfell years.
No, Shadowfell years. That's like dog years, I guess.
Shadowfell years. I don't know what it's like here on the surface.
Wait, is he smart enough to speak Elvish now? Is that what you're saying?
No. Maybe he is. He might have already knew. I don't know. He corrects himself. Shadowfell years.
And how much is Shadowfell years?
I have no idea.
Okay. Well,
Just because I am smart now doesn't mean that I was. It's just on the knowledge that I have acquired into my life. It does not mean that I have acquired much knowledge because I was only a minion.
you're only a minion. Man, you could be at so much more. Like, you could be like a member of a pillar community and help out people and make a difference in the world.
That doesn't sound very fun.
It does, because guess what? The scouts I work with, they get to like hunt and kill things all the time.
Ah, yes. That sounds like a great time. I am smart enough to know that is good.
I don't need no real insight to tell that you are being sarcastic as fuck. What? Why do people? What? This orc gives other orcs bad names because they think looting and pillaging and make. Anyways, you can ask your questions. I'm done.
Anybody else has any other questions for this orc?
Nah, just I just want my headband, please. Thank you.
Take it. You just take it off them.
All right, I think we're done.
Give back! I like it! Shiny! An orc.
Okay. Hey, Jefferson, Molly, have lunch.
I live! I die! I live again!
Please eat out his throat. Please eat out his
As
throat.
the Deinonychus. Eat. Well, did you resummon because this is the next morning?
No, it's next morning? No,
Yeah.
no. Never mind.
Okay.
That was brutal, even by my standards.
No.
Robin, I was gonna have Robin be like, I was gonna mercy kill them.
Well, it's fine because they're not there because it's the next morning. So if you want to
I
mercy kill them,
mean,
you can.
I'm all for ripping this dude in half.
But he probably would enjoy that.
Can we not rip him in half just yet? I have a very queasy stomach, says the princess with the small babe. That's not very far from you guys.
Who said I would rip him in half here? He smiles.
Oh, okay. But I think with that, guys, if you are going to kill him, please let me know because it's about time to wrap up. At 3:51.
I don't care. Somebody does it.
Okay. Age, we'll decide at the beginning of next time, and I might do another I'll talk to you guys. Maybe we'll do something on. I'll talk to you guys about if we're gonna be able to switch another show into April. With that, we're done for today. Thank you guys. That was definitely not how I planned that encounter to go.
Got derailed.
But at the same time, I am ecstatic. It went better than I imagined it, so I can't complain.
That was super fun.
That was unexpected and wonderful. And with that, we'll go ahead and go around, and you guys can promote yourselves. Tell me how great it was. Spirit, you're first, please, my friend.
I mean, really, honestly, I'm not around much places. Apparently I can't English anymore, which is about appropriate considering about now I get another nap before going to work. But a lot of fun. We got some things to work out and some places to go and a lot more people to kill.
Yes.
That sounds terrible in retrospect, but it's all I got.
Murder hobos.
And where can we find you?
Mostly on Twitter. I have a Twitch that I don't really get to use because I have a very bad internet situation. Hopefully maybe someday that will change, which is always the goal. But past that, I'm mostly never anywhere, honestly.
My bot seems to be having issues. Okay, so twitch.tv/spirituslepus or twitter.com/spirituslepus, right?
Yeah,
Was it
Twitter,
underscore?
like LUPIS, because someone else took the other one.
Alright, cool. Myron.
Hey, I have a Twitch, but I never use it. I'm mostly on here. I'm a drag performer outside of this shit, in case people don't know. I'm mostly on Twitter, Mystery Essay 2, because someone took the original on Twitter, and then because of the Instagram wipe, I was able to take the Instagram name Real Mystery Essay, so it's not as long as it was before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's that. I'm not gonna say a particular show because I have so many freaking shows in April. It's ridiculous. Like, I'm in competitions and I'm doing like multiple shows. So, just look on those things because trust me, there's something I'm gonna be doing.
Okay. Yeah,
Hey,
and
the
Nightbot
fourth
is
we're doing
officially
Star
down. For some reason. But thank you, Myron. So, everyone please do that. If you're already not a part of the Discord. Anyway. So, thank you, Myron. Nick Slowpool.
Oh, me.
Yes.
Oh, hey. I'm Slowpool. I had a great time. I can't English either. I can't word. I have the dump. I had a great time today. It was fun. I got to do lots of fun stuff, which I need to do more of rather than just fireballing everybody, which is also fun. You can find me here often. Coming up very soon, I believe at the end of April, we are going to be running a Hunter the Vigil game starting Monday mornings, which will be very cool. And yeah, you can find me here. And sometimes I stream on Val's channel because I'm too lazy to run my own. And that's it. That's me.
Thank you. And last but not least, Bloodcree.
Hello. You can find me here on Twitch. I do a lot of variety gaming, a lot of strategy, a lot of, roguelike, a lot of Metroidvania. Yeah, and you can also find me here playing Dragonstone. It's a lot of fun. I love it. It's great. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Alright, cool beans. And thank you guys. I am Val. This is my channel. You can find me here running all kinds of RPGs. Again, we do Dragonstone every other Sunday. We have Revenge of the Gift every Tuesday. You can find me every Thursday at the RPG Lab, where we do another And, you can just kind of find me here hanging out and drinking tea and playing trash JRPGs. We're going to go ahead and give a raid to Sir Stelwart. He's also playing Dungeons & Dragons, and he is a friend of the channel. We're going to pop him a raid. Everybody, go ahead and wave. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Totally
Bye.
waving.
Bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.